Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to day 19 of Focus. I really feel the intensity of focusing, of tracking something and following it through, and how it builds momentum. Also, it's really good to be unfocused sometimes, to sit back. So I'm really looking forward to the weekend. It's been a really busy week with some big things going on. So it's raining here today. The full moon was amazing, and I'm really looking forward to some time. So we have 3 more days of focus, day 19, 20, and 21. Tomorrow is the Sunday Yum. And today we're going to stand. We're going to go back up to standing. So start in a child's pose, and then we shall move and connect together. Come, come. So child's pose, knees are bent, head is resting down in whatever way feels comfortable for you. And just feel that sense of the slow and steady creep of your bum back towards your heels. Just allow your breath to deepen as you drop. Is your weight even through left and right foot? For me, as I lie here, I notice that one foot has more weight in it than the other. Notice for you. Is there same contact, or is it different from side to side? For me, that's coming from somewhere up in the rib cage, that I'm changing my center of gravity over towards one side rather than the other. So deepen your breath. So as you inhale, how does your breath travel down into your belly? And as you exhale, can you sink and drop and soften? Just another few breaths. I feel a sense of deepening in my legs, a sense of settling through my body, a sense of the folding of my legs. Nice. So come forward onto your hands and knees. Your knees are underneath your hips, your hands are underneath your shoulders. Rounding your back, tuck your chin under. And then arching your back, look forward. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Rounding your back. And arching. Nice. Come to neutral spine. Squeeze and look over the right shoulder. And then squeeze and look over the left shoulder. So as you travel from one side to the other, for me, this is such a deep movement in my spine. Even though it's very simple, there's a very interesting easing that happens as I travel from left to right. Nice. And then move your torso like you're rolling like a skipping rope through your spine. Whatever version of that is for you. It's very interesting when I'm in person in yoga. I see how this instruction is different for everyone. Everybody feels this differently in their body. So whatever version this movement does for you is absolutely awesomely perfect. So roll your spine in the other direction like a skipping rope. Nice. Rounding your back, arching your back. Rounding your back and arching. So we're going to do the crooked cat. So right now, look down at your two hands, the right side and then the left side. And now walk the left hand to where the right hand was. So my right hand is now over towards the side. And then round your back and arch your back. So now my left side feels longer and my right side is shorter. So I'm doing the cat pose and I'm crooked. Nice. And then look over your shoulder one way and then look over your shoulder the other way. So now that same movement that we did, which is the coordination, is taking on a complexity towards the right. It's pretty straightforward, but towards the left, there's a complexity in how we have to move that right hip to side bend. Very interesting. Nice. Come back to center. And then crooked cat to the left. So walk your right hand to where your left hand was, rounding your back, arching your back, rounding your back, arching your back, rounding your back, and arching. Nice. And then look over towards the left, and then look over towards the right, towards the left, and towards the right. And so as you travel from one side to the other, how does that feel? For me, there's a complexity to looking towards the right side. There's something that has to change in my hip and my waist that feels very interesting. Nice. Sit your bum all the way back. Just take the weight out of your hands. Either rest your head in your hands or cross your elbows or whatever version of child's pose you come into. Dropping in, slowing down. Nice. So coming up again onto your hands and knees, and then rise up and step your right foot forward. So your right foot is now forward towards the front of your mat, and then bring your hands to your hips and flatten into your lower back. So it's like I push that left hip forward and I flatten my lower back. So I'm not arching my back, which is sticking your bum out. I'm pushing my hips forward, so I'm flattening into the lower back. And then travel forward and then a little bit backwards so that you're leaning into the front of that left hip, but you're keeping your lower back connected. Nice. Travel forward, bring both hands forward in front of you, and then wrap towards the right. Turning your chest towards the right, and maybe lean a little bit more into that left hip as you wrap towards the right with your arms. Nice. And then wrap towards the left. Turn your chest towards the left. Lean again into the front of that left hip, flattening your lower back, and kind of almost like a push forward through the front of the left hip as you do this. Nice. Turn towards the floor. Bring your left hand down. Lift your left knee off the floor and come into a supported lunge. So your right hand is on your right knee. Your left hand is on the floor. And just lengthen into that left leg long behind you. Nice. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring your right elbow to your right knee. Lift your left elbow and reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling. Just reaching deeply up through your top hand. Push your right elbow down as you open your chest towards the left. Nice. Lower your left hand down and then reach your right hand up. So my front knee is deeply bent. My right arm is lifting and I'm sliding my left hand down my left leg. So reverse lunge. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. All the way back. Draw your heels back. Stretch into your feet. Lengthen through your breath. Breathing, widening, connecting. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor, rising up, and then step your left foot forward. Whoop. Left foot goes forward. Bring your hands to your hips. Tuck your tailbone under and flatten into your lower back, and then just travel forward and backwards. It's a small movement, but I'm just connecting. Oh, the front of my hip is engaging. Nice. Lean a little bit forward. Keep your hips moving forward, and then both hands forward, wrap towards the left. And then wrap towards the right. Nice. Bring your left hand to your left knee, right hand to the floor. Lift your right knee off the floor. Pause there in a supported lunge. Nice. Hop your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Left elbow, left knee. Pull your right elbow high. Reach your right hand straight up towards the ceiling. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Lower your right hand down to your right thigh and then reverse lunge. So reach the left hand up and look up. Front knee is deeply bending as you rise up through that left hand. Nice. Straighten the front leg. Turn your toes towards the side of your mat. Don't know which side of the mat that is. That's the right side of your mat. Bring both hands down to the floor. Bending one knee, straightening. Bending the other knee, straightening. Bending one knee, straightening. Bending the other knee, straightening. Nice. So bring your right hand into the center and then wrap your left hand behind your back and then turn your chest towards the left. So right now the whole house smells of ivy honey. Joseph harvested the ivy honey 2 days ago. And so it's in the sauna because ivy honey goes really hard. So we soften it in the sauna, which is just here. And then we spin it out. So the whole house, oh my God, it's incredible, the smell of ivy honey. Bring your left hand to the floor. Wrap your right hand behind you. Turn your chest towards the right. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's a little bit sticky. But beautiful. Really open that right shoulder back as you push your left hand down. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Come sit on the floor all the way down. Legs are long in front of you. Roll into your ankles, big circles. And then roll in the other direction. Point your toes, flex your feet. Point your toes, flex your feet. Nice. So swing both feet to the right. Come back to center. Swing both feet to the left. Come back to center. Both feet to the right. Center. Both feet to the left. Center. So the same movement, we're going to find it in a different way. So bring both hands to the floor and come into your cat pose again. Nice. And now bring both feet over towards the right and then sit your bum back. So walk your hands back towards the left and then sit your bum down on the left side. So my 2 feet are over towards the right and my bum is sitting on the left. Bring both hands to the floor and walk yourself forward. Swing both feet to the left and then walk your hands back and sit your bum down on the right hand side. And one more time each side. Forward, swing your feet to the right. Sit your bum down on the left, hands to the left. Forward, swing your feet to the left. Walk your hands back on the right. Super. Nice. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Great. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart, and as always, you can sit on something with your bum. You can bring a block under your bum. You could sit in a supported position that is like where you have, you could be quite high with your feet on, you could be up on a poof with your feet on the floor. You could be sitting on a chair with your feet, with your knees wide and your feet coming together. I wonder what that's like. One moment, please. So, chair, seat, and then you could just bring the soles of your feet together like so, okay? Or you could be on a smaller chair with your feet up. Right. So, whatever version of soles of the feet together that you're doing, hold on to your knees and sit up tall. Find the sense of length through your spine. And just closing your eyes. Nice. Twisting towards the right. So bring your left hand to your right knee, twist towards the right. And really deepen your breath into your belly. So we're just going to pause here for a minute or so, really lengthening. Other side, twisting towards the left, holding onto your left knee with your right hand. Nice. Come back to center. Stretch your legs out long in front of you, or just sit with your feet flat on the floor if you're sitting on a chair. And then bring your fingers behind you and open your chest. So you can hold on to the chair behind you if you wish, or just bring your fingers to the floor if you're sitting on the floor. And then pull your elbows back so they're imagining they're going to come together. And you're walking your hands around the corner behind you as much as you can. And then I'm straightening into my arms as I lift my chest and move it forward. And I'm keeping my spine, my neck in neutral, but I'm lifting through my collarbones. And I'm opening into the front of my chest. And then deepen your breath into your chest. Nice. Soften your arms. Bend your two elbows and reach both arms up towards the ceiling and feel the weight of your arms or the resistance in your chest as you do that. And then pull your elbows down towards your knees. Reach your hands up, lifting through your chest. Rise through your chest like we just did a moment ago. So lifting deeply through your chest forward. And then elbows come down towards your knees or to the outsides of your knees. Rising, lift your arms, lift your chest. And then elbows come down. Nice. Lift your arms, lift your chest. And elbows come down. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down, land on the floor. Feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent. And then just rock your knees from side to side. Arms can be wide, whatever suits you right now, whatever way suits you right now. Nice. Pause and center. And then lift your bum up and place your two hands under your bum and then stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Stretching into your toes, extending your heels high. Just breathing into your belly as you lengthen up through your legs. How lovely. How nice. Yeah. Nice. So I will see you all tomorrow for day 20, Sunday Yum. We'll roll slowly around on the floor as always on a Sunday, and I will see you. Yeah, I'll see you then. 2 more days of focus. Oh, and then we're moving into explore. Just one moment, please. Where is this now? Yes. It might not be the right picture, but it's almost the right picture. I do like 1,000 versions of all these pictures. Second. This noticing of and bringing our attention to and really looking at the friction points, and then explore is going to be a deeper version of that. It's like, how do we explore change? How do we have adventures with change? How do we inspire change? How do we, it's like an adaptable system is a system that survives. So if you have, a very simple example, if you have only one way, music. If you've only one way that you peel potatoes with one peeler, and if your peeler breaks, then what are you going to do? Or if you've only one way that you can get up off the floor, and if you hurt your hand, then suddenly how do you get up off the floor if you only can do it one way? And so it's like, how do we adapt and grow and always be able to change? A changing, adaptable system is one that survives. So how do we survive? How do we thrive? How do we explore? So exploration of movement, change, depth, and of ourselves. So nice, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Explore. Yeah, my commitment is to, after talking to one of the yogis the other night who said that she's going to meditate. She has been meditating for the whole of focus. I was like, meditation. So yeah, I'm going to go explore some meditation for myself in November. Have some connection to my meditation. So great. I will see you all tomorrow. And Sunday, thanks for joining me. Slán, slán. Bye.